Welcome to Returning to Your Radiant Self, a meditation designed to help you return to who you truly are, the confident, best version of you. This is your time now, a space just for you to soften, to breathe, and to reconnect with something precious that's always been within you. Your true self, your radiant self, the version of you that feels confident, capable, courageous, joyful, and deeply at peace. Because no matter what's happened before this moment, no matter what you've been told or what you've come to believe, there is a deeper truth still alive in you. You were born with confidence. You were born with joy. You were born knowing how to love, how to trust yourself, how to be fully alive. And even if parts of that have become buried over time, even if old fears or patterns have clouded the view, they are not who you are. They're simply layers. Protective, temporary layers. And what lies beneath is eternal, untouched, whole, radiant. This session is a gentle journey inward, a return back to the real you, the one who was never broken, the one who was never left. And so, for the next little while, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to try to fix anything. You simply allow. Allow your body to rest. Allow your mind to slow. Allow your heart to soften. And allow the truth of who you really are to begin rising up again from within. Go ahead now and find a position that feels comfortable. Let your body be supported by the chair, the bed, the floor beneath you. Nothing is required of you right now, except simply being here. And as you settle in, begin to notice your breath. No need to change it. Just follow it. The gentle movement in and out, inhaling and exhaling. And with each breath, notice how your body begins to soften just a little more. With each breath, you begin to feel a wave of comfort gently washing over you. Now bring your attention to the top of your head and slowly begin to scan down through your body, just observing, no judgment, just curiosity. And as you scan down through your forehead, your cheeks, your jaw, notice any tension. And now invite it to release, not by force, but with gentle permission. Your body knows how to let go. You've done this before, many times, in sleep or in moments of peace. So now, feel your neck relax, your shoulders melting down and away, as if warm sunlight is pouring through them, softening, loosening, healing. And that warmth flows downwards now into your arms, your hands, and your fingertips. With each breath, your chest rises and falls, and your belly softens. Let your breath flow easily now, like waves on the shore. Feel that comfort traveling into your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, all the way down into your feet, down to the tips of your toes, every part of you now, sinking into a deep, supportive stillness, a safe and sacred space inside your own body where change can begin gently and powerfully. And now, imagine in the center of your chest, there's a small glowing light. This light represents the essence of who you truly are. Confident, radiant, joyful. And though life may have covered it up at times, it has never been extinguished, not once. With each breath you take, imagine this light beginning to glow brighter, soft, warm, golden, gently expanding. As it grows, it sends waves of safety, of peace, through every cell of your body. You are being reminded now of what you've always known, of who you've always been. And as the light expands, it clears away the dust of doubt, melts the shadows of fear, and makes room for something much greater to awaken in you. You are safe now. You are ready. And you are already beginning to return to your radiant self. And as you go deeper, you may notice that your subconscious mind is already opening, already listening, already allowing this transformation to begin from the inside out. And now, as you continue to drift, you may even feel yourself floating slightly above or beyond time, as if entering a new space, a new dimension within yourself, a sacred inner landscape where healing, reconnection, and remembering can occur naturally, effortlessly, and deeply. And in a moment, we'll begin to explore that inner world. But for now, just breathe, just relax, and just allow, because your radiant self is already waking up. And now that you've already begun to settle into this beautiful space, this space of comfort and softness, you may notice that with each breath, you're drifting a little deeper inside yourself. It's almost like you've stepped onto a path that gently winds downward, leading you into the most peaceful, sacred space within you. Step by step, you let go of old tension, old noise, old stories that no longer serve you. Here, in the deepest part of you, there is stillness, there is space, there is something ancient and eternal that has always known exactly who you are. Let this stillness hold you now. Let it remind you that everything you need is already inside you, that your light has always been here, and now it's ready to shine again. In a moment, we'll begin the process of awakening that light even more. But for now, just rest here. Rest in your essence. Rest in your truth. You are doing it perfectly. And you're ready to return to your radiant self. And now, as you rest in this quiet, safe space within yourself, you may begin to notice that there are many layers to who you are. Just like a house has many rooms, your inner world is made up of many parts, each part with its own story, its own feelings, its own reason for being. And perhaps you can sense that some of those parts have worked very hard, parts that tried to keep you safe by being alert, or by shrinking, or by staying hidden in the background. Some of these parts may have believed, if I stay small, I won't get hurt, or if I'm quiet, I'll be safe. And even though these parts may no longer serve you, those parts were just trying to help. They were doing the best that they could with what they knew. So now, with all the compassion in your heart, you can gently say to them, thank you. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for carrying so much for so long. You don't have to do it alone anymore. Notice if a part of you responds to that, not with words necessarily, but with a sensation, an image, a shift in feeling. These are all signs that you are connecting. Now, with kindness and curiosity, you might ask yourself, is there a part of me here now that wants to be seen, that wants to be heard? And if something arises, an image, a memory, a feeling, welcome it, even if it's uncomfortable, especially then, because even pain is a messenger that wants to be understood. Now, take a breath and imagine gently turning towards that part. Let it know that you are here now. The real you is here. The one who is calm, connected, compassionate, confident. This is the self, the you beyond all the noise. And from this place, you can begin to build trust with every part inside. Let them know you are welcome here. I see you. I understand why you did what you did. And now I'm ready to lead. You can rest. You can soften. You can come home. And if you feel resistance, that's okay. Resistance is just another part, also trying to help, also needing love. All of your parts are worthy of love. They only ever wanted one thing, to keep you safe. So now, breathe deeply. Place one hand over your heart, if it feels good, and simply rest in this felt sense of connection, this soft union between you and the parts of you that are ready to come home. This is how healing begins, not by force, but by listening, not by fixing, but by loving. And now your inner system knows the self is awake and ready to lead. And as you rest in the stillness of this inner space, I'd like to tell you a story. It's a story that may feel familiar in some way, and maybe, as you hear it, something inside begins to remember. There was once a person. They weren't extraordinary in any obvious way, at least not on the surface. They looked like anyone else, moved through the world like anyone else. But deep down, they carried something rare, something sacred, a spark, a light, bright, pure, radiant. It had been with them since birth, in the way they laughed freely as a child, in the way they loved without holding back, in the way they played, fearless, open, and alive. But as time passed, something changed. They began to learn the rules. They were told, be quiet. Don't be too much. Tone it down. Don't say that. That's not who you're supposed to be. And little by little, they built armor, layer by layer, like heavy clothing they forgot they were wearing. At first it felt protective, safe, necessary. But over time, it began to weigh them down. It became harder to move, hard to breathe, hard to feel. And eventually, they forgot the light was even there. They thought the armor was who they were. The perfectionism, the anxiety, the people-pleasing, the anger, the shame, the fear. But one day, something unexpected happened. They were walking through a forest, or perhaps it was a dream. The trees were tall and silent, the air thick with the kind of stillness that asks for honesty. And as they walked, they stumbled upon a stone wall, old, cracked, covered in vines. Something in them knew. They had to look behind it. They climbed slowly, and on the other side, they saw a cave, dark, quiet, and calling to them. With curiosity and maybe some fear, they stepped inside, and with each step, they felt something stirring in their chest, a pulse, a warmth, a memory. And then, there it was, in the very center of the cave, beneath years of dust and shadow, was a flame, small but steady, quiet but fierce. Their heart caught in their chest. They reached towards it, and as they did, the armor began to crack, not all at once, but piece by piece. And with each piece that fell away, they felt lighter, more real, more themselves. They saw their fear and didn't run. They saw their sadness and didn't turn away. They saw the parts they had rejected, the too much parts, the not enough parts, and they whispered, "You belong. You are mine. I see you now, and I choose you." And the light grew brighter. Because you see, confidence isn't something you earn. It's something you uncover. It was never about becoming someone new. It was always about returning to the truth of who you are. And maybe, as you listen to this now, something inside begins to remember. Maybe you begin to sense that your own light has always been there, waiting patiently, not demanding, not forcing, just waiting for your return. And as you breathe here, right now, you may feel something shift, a loosening of an old layer, a part of you stepping forward that once felt hidden in shame, now being seen, held, and loved. This is what healing looks like. This is what coming home feels like. It's not a grand performance. It's a quiet reunion, a sacred remembering. And you are remembering now. So go ahead. Let that flame in your chest burn just a little brighter. Feel it warm your shoulders, your throat, your spine, your heart. Let it melt away the old heavy layers. Let it remind you of who you've always been. Confident, courageous, joyful, loving, radiant. This is your true nature. This is your birthright. And now, as the light grows stronger, these parts of you that once lived in the shadows no longer need to hide, because they too belong in your wholeness. Let the judge parts be loved, the afraid parts be held, the angry parts be heard. Let them all come home. You're not here to be perfect. You already are perfect. You are here to be whole, and that wholeness is your power. That imperfection is your perfection. So as this story becomes a part of your story, as the light becomes part of your identity, you realize now, I am already enough. I've always been enough, and I'm ready to live from this truth. You've seen the light. You've touched your own essence. And once you've seen it, you can never forget it. And now, as the story settles in your body and your own light grows brighter with every breath, you may notice something remarkable beginning to happen. The light you uncovered deep within you is not just a symbol. It's real. It's alive. It's you. And from this light, a truth begins to rise, a knowing that can never be undone. You were never meant to play small. You were never meant to be hidden. You were meant to shine, to speak, to love, to lead. And that confidence, that joy, that unshakable self-trust, it was never something you had to earn. You realize now that confidence isn't something you earn. It's something you uncover, and it's already yours. Let's anchor that truth deeply and fully into every cell of your being. So now, bring to mind a time where you felt truly confident, a real memory, or even an imagined one, a version of you that feels grounded, powerful, radiant. See that version of yourself standing tall. Feel what they feel. Hear the strength in their voice. See the clarity in their eyes. Feel their energy, their warmth, their joy. Let that version of you step closer. Let them merge with you. Let their strength become your strength. Let their posture become your posture. Their certainty become your certainty. Because they're not separate from you. They are you. Just a more remembered version. A more expressed version. And now, bring that feeling into your body. Feel it in your chest, your shoulders, your spine. And with every breath in, say to yourself, I remember who I am. I return to my truth. I reclaim my confidence now. And maybe you even feel a sensation rising in your body, a current of energy, an inner yes, like something awakening that had long been dormant. This is the core of your being, the part that knows you are enough. Now imagine stepping into the future, a version of life where this truth is fully alive. See yourself walking into a room with ease, making clear decisions, speaking with calm conviction, loving with an open heart. See how others respond to your presence, how they feel your authenticity, your clarity, your joy. And you know this isn't a dream. This is your natural state, your baseline. Every day, I wake up more rooted in who I truly am. Every day, my confidence grows effortlessly and naturally. My joy is my essence. I trust myself completely. Let these truths ripple through your nervous system. Let them rewire old beliefs. Let them plant new seeds that blossom into embodied self-trust. You are remembering who you've always been. So from this moment forward, no matter what happens in the world around you, you carry this truth with you. I am whole. I am powerful. I am radiant. And I choose to live from that truth. Take a moment now and breathe that in. Let it settle within your body as if every breath is pressing it into your foundation. And from this place, you are ready to meet life as the radiant being you are. Not by force, but by truth. Not from striving, but from alignment. And from this moment forward, the light inside you will continue to guide you. Confident, courageous, loving, free, because that's who you really are. And so, as you prepare to return, you bring all of this with you. The connection, the confidence, the clarity, the calm power that has always been yours. And now, you've done beautiful work. You've remembered who you are. You've returned to the source of your inner strength, your joy, your wholeness. You've reconnected with your radiant self, the one who led your life with calm confidence, loving presence, and unwavering self-trust. And now it's time to return. And in a moment, I will count from 1 to 5. And as I count, your mind and body will decide whether it's time to wake fully and feel energized and clear, or to surrender completely into a deep, healing, restful sleep. If you choose to awaken, you'll rise feeling bright, grounded, and uplifted, refreshed, focused, and fully connected to your truth. And if you choose to sleep, your body will feel heavier, your mind quieter, and you'll drop effortlessly into a long, deep, uninterrupted sleep, where your subconscious continues to nurture and rebuild you throughout the night. So now, let that choice rise naturally within you as I begin to count. 1. Becoming aware of your body now, noticing the weight of your limbs and the gentle rhythm of your breath. 2. Bringing back the calm clarity, the deep connection, the inner light that lives in you now. 3. Feeling either your energy rising or your body softening, your thoughts slowing, your awareness turning inward. 4. And now, if you're awakening, your eyes may begin to feel lighter. And if you're sleeping, you may feel your entire body becoming heavier, still more and more deeply supported. 5. Now, either coming fully awake, refreshed, alert, and renewed, or effortlessly drifting down, deeper and deeper into sleep. That soft, warm kind of sleep where the body repairs itself and the subconscious gently integrates all you've received here today. Let yourself sink as if floating on the surface of a warm, quiet ocean at night, drifting deeper with each gentle wave of breath. No need to think, no need to do, only to drift and drift and drift, deeper down into peace, deeper down into sleep. Sleep deep, sound, and restoring. Your body knows how to do this. Your mind knows how to rest. Your heart is safe to relax now. And as you sleep, the light within you continues to glow, quietly, gently, healing, integrating, and expanding. You are safe. You are whole. You are loved. You are confident. And you are free to rest. Good night and good life.